What's up, YouTube family? So, guys, I'm gonna tell you something that sucks to hear, but whatever you're avoiding right now is controlling you. Okay? And so, you gotta do the things that you don't want to do, that you know you gotta do. Like, you know what you need to do, but you're putting it off because the task sucks. And you're probably not wrong. It probably sucks. Whatever it is, cleaning your house or paying the bill or whatever it is you gotta do, like, it sucks. But once you face it, it won't control you anymore. And so that's hard to do. But the alternative is, if you don't face it, then it will continue to control you. So you have to just turn around and face it, and it sucks. And with that, like, this is kind of going towards like entrepreneurship. But like, when you're working for someone else all the time, you're not in control, really. And even though being an entrepreneur, and that's not for everybody, so, but the entrepreneur mindset of coming up with your own jobs on your own and working on your own, it's scary and stressful, but so is being locked into a job for X amount of time. So you're either running from your fears, because everyone has goals. Everyone has, as a kid, has these crazy dreams and ambitions. And then you go through school and you get some crazy idea in your head on why you can't do it. And I've seen this with so many people. And so they just like quit. And they don't ever do it. They don't ever pursue it because they don't think that they can do it. And maybe, yeah, your odds are probably really small. But so is like going to Mars, and people are doing that, working on that every day. So you can pick your hard, is what I'm saying, kind of. Is like, you can turn around and face what you're running from that's controlling you, or you can continue to run from it, but then you're gonna just be someone else's, slave to a degree. Because if you can't find your own work and your own jobs, can't come up with your own money, then you're relying on someone else to get it for you, essentially. So you go to this job you don't like, you're giving them your energy, and they're paying you just enough to keep you, right? So when you're constantly giving them your energy and all your time and stuff, like, you have to, what are you doing for yourself? Because they can replace you in any moment. So if you have to face whatever is controlling you. And most of us know what it is. Even and with every business too, it's like all business owners, whatever you're avoiding, that's what you need to do. And so it's like, yeah, you can. I've climbed my way up to a 6-figure job multiple times. And I've realized that that's not what I like to do. I don't like to put all my effort and energy and life into someone else's dreams. So I took a big step back, got a part-time job. And so now I can create content and do what I actually want to do. And that's what I'm saying to you guys is like I put off YouTube for years until now. And it's because I was afraid to do it. And then, but like once you face it, it slowly gets easier and easier. Not that it's not scary, you know? It's still scary to a degree, but you get better at it. Like there's a muscle in your brain that when you do hard things, it grows. And so when you challenge yourself all the time and you face your fears and you challenge yourself, literally this muscle in your brain grows. And they see it in people that have long, like people that live to be 100 years old and stuff. This muscle is like huge on them. And people that are really successful doing hard things, same thing. So there's a muscle in your brain that's literally pretty much devoted to discipline and facing your fear. And you can grow it. And so you do that by doing the things that you don't want to do over and over and over again. And it gets you better at it, doing the things that you don't want to do. So that's why, like, really obese people, you know, they probably have low income and they probably have all kinds of problems going on. And it's literally like a muscle in your brain. So you can have, you know, are you weak or are you strong? You're gonna work, you need to push yourself. And this does not happen overnight. This is like some really deep work, like really deep. And that's what I think is like really effective is like the deep work. And so what I did is like I've had 6-figure jobs, climb my way up to that, and I thought that was, you know, what I wanted to do, and it turned out to not being what I wanted to do. So I took a pay cut, big pay cut, down to a part-time job so I can start working on the things that I want to do. And it's scary. But you can run from it or you can just charge at it. And either way sucks. So if working for someone else sucks, working for yourself sucks. Like, who are you gonna do it for? You show up to your job. Like, if I told you to meet me at 8 o'clock at this place for work tomorrow, I bet you'd be there, right? But why won't you go to work for yourself at 8 o'clock? That's this right here. That's a discipline. Doing the things that you don't want to do over and over and over again. And you got to start really small with this. Like when I started getting back into the gym, because I was not looking so good about 4 years ago, about 4 years ago. I was not looking so good. And it was the like heaviest I've ever was. And not that I was ever big, but for myself I was. And so when I was going to the gym, I couldn't even get myself to, like, I had the membership and everything, and I couldn't even hardly get myself to go. So I would literally just drive over. I would go and sit in the parking lot for 30 minutes and listen to my music and take pre-workout. Now I don't, but I used to take pre-workout. I used to take like sit in the car for 30 minutes and literally think about it before I went in there. And sometimes I'd go to sit in the parking lot and just turn around and leave. So it wasn't easy to get like back into the gym, but it gets easier. So once you get going, once that first step, once you take that first step, then you can take a second, then you can take a third, but you got to take the first one. So whatever you're putting off right now is what's controlling you. That's what you need to do right now. And it sucks. I got some things that I have put off too, and it sucks. So, I'm telling myself this, I'm telling you that. Okay. But if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Go check out one of my other ones.